Daddy is a man who knows what is best in life. You crush and miss well, feeling my soul a spark. Brush death with these well, dancing with them devil in the dark. I get up in the evening, and I ain't got nothing left to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. You're a liar and I am for myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start the fire, you can't start fire without a spark. And this gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Messages keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around the place. I check my look in the mirror. I wanna change in my hair, my clothes, and my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere, just living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know that there is. You can't stop the fire, you can't start fire without a spark. And this gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Dancing in the dark. You sit around getting older. There's a joke here somewhere and it's on me. I'll shake this world off my shoulders, and then I'll ride on down the fucking street. You can't stop the fire, you can't start a fire without a spark. And this gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Dancing in the dark. Dancing in the dark. Dancing in the dark. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Welcome to the show, baby. Saturday night live stream. Guaranteed to be more funnier and more entertaining than the real Saturday Night Live. But as we all know, that is a very, very, well, it's not a high bar in this day and age. Let's put it that way. Welcome to the show. All right. Yeah, we're just chilling. Big Daddy ripping the mic. Yeah, if you're unfamiliar with the show, I'm Big Daddy. I'm a one-man wrecking crew. I rip the mic. Sometimes we play songs. It's a lot of social commentary, political, cultural, the paranormal. There is no subject taboo or off the table, as the saying goes. Yeah, Saturday night. A lot of people streaming tonight. Only the most hardcore Big Daddy fans are watching right now. Yeah, with such compelling entertainment out there right now, like Trash Cast and the Wiggle Wiggle Show. Why? Now, some people watch shows for the parasocial relationship aspect of it, to hang out with all of their friends and chat, stuff like that. This is not one of those types of shows. This is not a parasocial hangout show. This is just one man ripping the mic, putting on a type of show that you would pay like $200 or $300 for to go watch in Vegas. That's what I do. It's not everybody's cup of tea, obviously, but Well, I am what I am, as Popeye would say. All right. What are we going to talk about tonight? Oh, no! My phone just fell. Yikes. There we go. Hopefully you can still hear me. I lost one of my bars of reception. Damn. Yeah. I accidentally knocked this bastard over. Only one bar of reception now for some reason. Let me see if I can shift this bastard around and get another 2 bars. Oh, there's the 2 bars. Got it back. Oh, wait, nope, not anymore. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right, hopefully sounding good out there. Got the full 2 bars now. I had to orient the phone in a different way, but all right. Yeah, what's been going on out there in the world today? Yeah, the times they are a changing, that's for sure. Feel the winds of change blowing through. Yeah, Donald Trump just won the presidency over here in America. Real surprised about that one. I thought for sure they were gonna do the same fucking shit they did in 2020. Nope. Yeah, although he won, he's not in power right now. Like, I think he officially takes power in a few months, a couple months, something like that. And they're technically more dangerous now than they have ever been. I mean, they were literally trying to flip the chessboard on their way out, if you know what I mean. Starting World War III on their way out of office. They're going to try to bankrupt the country too. Give away billions of dollars to themselves and their friends before they leave. Yeah. Hopefully they don't completely just foobar everything before he gets in there. Foobar. Fucked up beyond all recognition. So much so, in fact, that they might even have to switch to a new currency. Completely kill the dollar. Switch to the Amero. Yeah, I remember that was a conspiracy theory a couple decades back, that they were going to replace the dollar with the Amero. It was going to be like the euro, but for the Americas. Canada, Mexico, and the United States are all going to consolidate their currency into one. The Amero, it was going to be called. It was going to have like kind of a reddish tint to it, the money was. But for one reason or another, they never made it happen. Hey, it may yet happen. The Amero may yet happen. We'll see. If they try to flip the chessboard and burn it all down on their way out, make the dollar absolutely worthless. Yeah, the dollar has lost so much buying power in the past 4 years. Like I said, a bill of groceries that would normally cost me about $75, buy that same shit nowadays, costs around $200. Yeah, that's over 100% inflation. Yeah, I don't know how Trump's going to fix all that. Yeah, but if he can get food and gas prices back to normal, he will have accomplished the task of becoming the greatest president of all time. At the end of the day, that's most what people care about. Are they able to afford groceries and gas? That and, hey, let's not get embroiled into World War III, that too. Yeah, as a Democrat, looking at what your party has become, I mean, you have to understand the Democrat Party has fallen so far from what it is, from what it once was. Like, it has literally become the exact opposite of everything it used to stand for. It used to be pro peace. Nope, now it's pro war. Championing people like Dick Cheney. Dick fucking Cheney. Like Donald Trump had guys like RFK Jr. going out there endorsing him. Kamala Harris had Dick fucking Cheney coming out and endorsing her. And the media championed that shit too. Dick Cheney, the guy that is literally Satan himself. Yeah. They're now pro billionaire, not just millionaire, but billionaire, whereas they used to be the party of the working class. Not anymore. They used to be about free speech. Nope. Now they're all about shutting down free speech. Yeah, have you heard about this thing called Operation Choke Point? This started during the Obama administration, where they came after firearm manufacturers and medical marijuana facilities, stuff like that. They wouldn't allow them to bank. They took away their ability to bank. When Biden and crew took over, they expanded Operation Choke Point to just go after their political opponents. It's called a PEP list. PEP, politically exposed persons. And if you end up on a PEP list, why, you have your ability to bank taken away. You can't use banking. I think I might actually be on one of those lists. I had my PayPal taken away from me one day. I have no idea why. I got off the phone with him for over 2 hours one day, talking to over 4 different people, each one of them telling me a different story. But one of them had told me I was on some sort of a list, and I was trying to scratch that itch and see where that was going. Like, tell me about this list that I'm on. That'd be funny if Big Daddy ended up on a PEP list, politically exposed persons. Some fucking asshole turned me into the FBI, hearing one of my live streams. It really threw a monkey wrench into my whole paying my artists or whatever, because that's how I paid them, through PayPal. Fucking pieces of shit. Big Daddy. Until you've had your ability to bank taken away or your PayPal taken away, you're not fucking real as far as I'm concerned. Until you've lost at least one channel and been struck enough times to lose at least 3 or 4 channels, you ain't fucking real. Nah, that's Big Daddy, though. That's me. This stream may not even survive the night. It may get taken down before it even leaves the airways. That's how hardcore I am. You never know. You never know. Yeah, with YouTube, I think they changed their algorithms too. They tightened things up ever since Trump got elected. Yeah, I got to be more careful. The nail that sticks up gets hammered down, as the old saying goes. Yeah. You see, the one thing about leftists that will never know what it's like to feel what I feel, leftists will never, ever know what it's like to be canceled for their speech, to say something that goes against the establishment, and then to have your social media taken away, or to have one of your accounts taken down, or to have one of your something struck in, or to have your PayPal taken away. Leftists will never, ever know what that's like and feel what that's like, because it will never happen to them. And for those type of people to feel empathy, they actually have to have it happen to them, because they can't feel empathy because they're sociopaths. Yeah, your average leftist will never, ever understand what life is like for your average right-winger as far as cancel culture goes. But I think some of them are starting to get a little taste of it. Yeah, a lot of these leftists are fleeing Elon Musk's platform X, and they're going over to something called Blue Sky, and I guess it's become like a liberal mecca now. But it's exposed just how nasty the left truly is. I guess the number of cases of child pornography have just skyrocketed over like 10,000 fold or something like that. Like over 40,000 people all got struck for election denying. Yep. It's funny watching the script get flipped on them. Like, oh, anytime people like us talked about what they did in 2020, boom, our channels would get struck. And they got to gloat about it. Ha ha. What are you, an election denier? You're an insurrectionist? You're a J6er? And now any of these leftists, if they say the same type of shit, that somehow there was some funkery going down and that Trump deboed that shit. Oh no, now you are the election denier. You're the insurrectionist now. You fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, I wonder what happened to the missing 20 million Democrat voters. I think I might have know what happened to the missing 20 million Democrat voters. I got a little idea about where some of them went, at least. I got a little idea about where some of them went. Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Kind of like an Alanis song. Yeah, they said everybody that didn't get that jab, oh, you're gonna die. We should take your kids away from you. You should have your jobs taken away. And then like that, 20 million Democrat voters missing. Thanos snapped away. I wonder what happened to them. If indeed they were ever real to begin with, and they weren't just simply manufactured via fake ballots. Yeah, but let's not get into that. I still might get struck for talking about that kind of shit. Yeah, but Trump, he's in power right now. Well, he's not in power yet. Not yet, he's not. Like I said, they've still got a little bit of time to just go full foobar on the place, if you know what I mean. Start World War III, bankrupt the country, make the dollar worthless, open the floodgates. Yeah, speaking of open the floodgates, I hear Trump, he had a little showdown with the president of Mexico over all of these migrant caravans and all of the fentanyl. Yeah, Trump had a little showdown with the president of Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum. Pay no attention to the last name. But anyway, Trump told this bitch, hey, we're going to fucking throw tariffs on your ass. 25% tariffs. Yep. You better close that border down, bitch. And this bitch tried to clap back at him. Like, oh, hell no. Yeah, you're going to get them tariffs, Mexico. You don't fucking fuck around with Trump that way. Gonna go to war with the cartel, possibly. Yeah, that'll be real interesting to see how they actually fucking pull that off. Because like I said, the cartel is embedded in all 50 states. To pull the cartel out root and stem, there will be blood, let's put it that way. Whether we get to the same level as it is in Mexico, where you're having mayors getting beheaded, we'll see. We shall see. Like I said, he hasn't taken power yet. And the way the deep state is, I mean, hell, they tried to kill him how many times? I've lost track at this point. They're going to try to do it again. Not only are they going to try to take out Trump, they're going to try to take out Elon Musk too. They realize now at this point in the game just how dangerous Elon Musk is, how he poses one of the greatest existential threats to their power structure, especially now that he's become an integral part of the government with this Doge thing, Department of Government Efficiency. I mean, this is basically Drain the Swamp rebranded. Him and the street shitter are going to go in there with a fucking chainsaw to the bureaucracy is what it sounds like. Fuck yes. Yeah, Elon Musk better watch himself. The deep state tried to take out Trump. They'll try to take him out too. Yeah, they realize not only does he pose an existential threat to their power structure on that front, running the Doge thing, but also just being a bastion of free speech with his Twitter X platform. Yeah, that was a real game changer right there. I didn't realize how much of a game changer that was going to be after he bought that. Literally, the left would have been able to control the entire narrative like they did last time around had he not bought Twitter. Uh-oh. I hear my dog going. What is it, boy? Let me let you out. Is there something out there? Cows coming around. Good boy. You get them cows out of here. Oh, he's chasing something. Hope it's a damn cow. Better not be a damn dog, man, or a Bigfoot. It's a close call right there. Shit. Jesus Christ. He had a big old fucking bull come into my yard. Fucker tried to charge my dog and he came right at me. I booted that fucker right in the forehead as he came down to try to gore my dog. And then he turned around and he like did a circle in my fucking yard. And then he came back at me, tried to charge me again. Luckily I got out of the way and then he fucking went out the fence. I had to chase him down the road. Yeah, that was bad. Fucking matador. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I told that bull, I will shoot you in the fucking head, motherfucker. Yeah, they come in here and, well, they drank all my rainwater here a few days ago. And they think they can just come back here and get water. They think my fucking house is some sort of a watering hole. It's like, no, motherfuckers, you drank my rainwater. I don't have no more fucking water for you bastards. Came back and, well, I had to close up the fence. They broke down my fucking fence last time. I don't have a true cattle fence. I need to put one up. It's got the barbed wire and everything. That was kind of close. Shit. Got the adrenaline flowing. I think I might have to take a little sip of liquor for that one. Hoorah. Let's take 2 sips, shall we? It's the Saturday Night live stream. Why not? I almost got trampled by a damn bull, too. Boy, that was a big fucking bull. I had never seen that one before. That was a big old black one. Normally, it's this fucking white one that comes around. That is not a bull. It is a demon. Boy, it was dark. Had I not had a little bit of light out there, I would have thought it was a demon. Yeah, the way the dog was going off at first, thought it might have been a damn dog, man, or a Bigfoot. Nope, just a giant bull. Boy, what were we talking about there? Talking about election stuff. Trump, leftists, election deniers, insurrectionists, J6ers. Yeah, if you say that Trump didn't win fairly, now you're the insurrectionist. You're the election denier. Yeah, from here on out, no matter what, even if a Republican does just straight up fucking debo an election, the left can't say anything about it because that will literally make you the worst thing in this planet. Because remember the J6ers, they're literally worse than Nazis. They're literally worse than Nazis. Now, if you deny the election, you are the Nazis now. Yep. Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that all of the states that voted for Kamala Harris, all of the blue states, you want to know one thing they all had in common? No voter ID laws. None. Yeah, if I was Trump, I would pass an executive order. Any sort of federal presidential election, you have to have voter ID. Mandatory voter ID for presidential elections. Boy, Democrats probably never win another election after that. They'd lose California and New York too. Yeah, they're trying to start World War III on their way out of office. That's what it looks like. Joe Biden was too demented, too out of his fucking mind to run a campaign, but somehow he can still be president of the United States. That makes no damn sense. And now he's trying to start a damn war with the Russians. Like, there needs to be articles of impeachment made to force him out of there before he starts some shit. If the Republicans had any balls, they would do it. No, the Republicans, they have no balls. Goofy versus Palpatine. That's what that shit is. Republicans happen to have won this time. Very first thing they do is surrender afterwards. Yeah, fucking Republicans. So weak, so weak. The biggest weakness of Republicans is weakness. Always has been. Yeah, they're going to have to get it together and not be weak this time around. Now that they actually have power, they have the Senate, the House, and the White House. There's absolutely no reason why that damn wall shouldn't get built. Got to build that wall. Got to deport the illegals. Got to end that damn Ukraine war. Yeah, I heard Zelensky is willing to negotiate a peace deal. And he's even willing to not even take back those territories that Russia annexed. The only thing is that Zelensky wants Ukraine to become part of Russia. Yeah, we'll see how. Wait, no, not Ukraine become part of Russia. Ukraine become part of NATO. That was a faux pas. No, Ukraine should become part of Russia, though. Yeah, Russia. I don't think they're gonna sign on with that. They're not gonna allow Ukraine to become part of NATO. Because that was the literal line in the sand. They're not going to allow a NATO nation to be on their border. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully Trump will have a peace negotiated before he even gets in there. But this whole bringing Ukraine into NATO bullshit, I don't think Vlad's going to be on board with that. That's not going to be a part of any sort of peace treaty. But what is going to be a part is Zelensky is going to have to step down. In one way or another, a part of any sort of peace treaty with Ukraine, Zelensky is going to have to relinquish the reins of power. Yeah, that little pissant fuck. So much death, so much chaos, so much destruction. All because of that little pissant Zelensky. Yeah, it turns out the entire fucking war was a massive money laundering operation. All that money we would give to the Ukraine, it would get funneled back to corrupt Democrat politicians. Not just corrupt Democrat politicians, but corrupt Republicans too. Mitch McConnell was one of them. The same Mitch McConnell that orchestrated it to where John Thune would take his place as the Senate Majority Leader. And all he's going to do is obstruct Trump the whole time. Yeah, John Thune's house needs to burn down with him inside of it with a mysterious gas leak, quote unquote. We can't have none of this obstructionist bullshit. Not this time around. Trump needs to go full Machiavelli with these motherfuckers, if you know what I mean. Niccolo Machiavelli, he wrote a book that told people how to deal with this kind of shit. There are certain people, they're just simply too fucking dangerous to be allowed to operate within society. And with those people, they just disappear at night and are never heard from or seen again. John Thune, one of those types of fucking people, amongst many others. Trump can't be fucking around this time. Oh, Finland just joined NATO? Really? Oh. Yeah. The leftist supremacist movement is real. Make no mistake. White supremacist this, white supremacist that. No. There's a supremacist movement going on, but it's all political. FEMA, they proved us that. FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, they were the ones handling all of the stuff that happened post hurricane over there on the East Coast, Hurricane Helene, then that other one. There were so many people that got displaced, lost their homes. And FEMA, they told their people, if you see a house with Trump supporter signs, like if they stand in solidarity with Trump, if they're Trump supporters, don't help them. Yeah, that's proof right there. The proof is in the pudding. The leftist supremacist movement is real. If you don't think and believe all the stupid, insane shit that they think and believe, why, y'all be lesser thans. You're not even human in our eyes. For real. You're sitting there, your house is destroyed, you don't even deserve help because you a Trump supporter. You a lesser than. And then the Amish go in there and they build over 100 tiny homes for these people. And the federal government will not allow the people to move into the tiny homes because quote unquote, they're not up to code. Not up to code. So the people are forced to live in tents. Y'all be lesser thans. You sleep in them tents. Sleep in them tents, boy. You can't sleep in a building. Why, buildings, those for people. You not people. Y'all be lesser thans. Make no mistake, the leftist supremacist movement is real. And it is a clear and present danger, and the most fucking dangerous movement on planet Earth right now. More dangerous than militant Islam. Yep. Way more dangerous than militant Islam. Yeah, want to know what these fucking leftist supremacist fucks did over there in the United Kingdom? They basically came out and admitted to the world that this whole migration policy thing, like, was orchestrated on purpose to replace their own population with the third world. Yep. Kill whitey. Get rid of all of the white people and replace them with brown people from sub-Saharan Africa and all the Muslim countries. They basically came out and admitted it. They did. The UK. The Prime Minister came out and fucking admitted it. The great replacement was real. It really fucking was. All of the conspiracy theorists, people like me, everything we ever said was real. Yeah, all of the people on CNN, MSNBC, The View, all of the mainstream news media, the Mockingbird news media, they were all nothing more than propagandists. The ones that were propagating the shadows dancing on the wall. Whereas Big Daddy and those like us, we were the ones talking about the people casting the fires and making the shadows. Yeah, there's two types of people in this world. The people who look at the shadows dancing on the wall and think they're real, and the people who understand the nature of who is making the fires and casting the shadows, if you know what I mean. You understand Plato's parable of the cave? Yeah, FEMA, they also blocked the private citizens from giving aid. Sleep in the Cracker Barrel parking lot, cracker. Yo, cracker ass crackers. Yo, but that's hands. Yeah, I actually saw some leftists come out after the election crowing and crying about how, oh my God, conservatives are not going to be happy until they see liberal blood in the streets. Like, really? The only people who are putting liberal blood in the streets are other liberals. Did you hear about this Minnesota liberal who killed his family because of his Trump derangement syndrome? Yep. A Minnesota liberal, right after the election, he killed his wife, and then he killed his son, and then he killed himself because of his Trump derangement syndrome. Yep. This happened in Minnesota. Over there in California, there was this woman right after the election. She lost her damn mind, and she murdered her father with an axe. Yep. A fucking axe murdering bitch. Trump won the election. Oh my God, he's going to rape us all. Kills her father with an axe. Yeah, the only people who are filling the streets with leftist blood are other leftists. Yeah, it's literal fan fiction. They think that anybody right of Chairman Mao is some sort of a Nazi or whatever. Like, come on. Like, get with the fucking program. Like, you people are the ones who are fucking mentally ill and causing all the fucking chaos, burning down the cities over some fucking coon dying of a fentanyl overdose, killing your fucking family because Trump won the election. I mean, the left are the fucking crazy ones. Like, literally everything they try to pretend the right is, they are. Like, you are the fucking insane, dangerous ones. Yes. Trump derangement syndrome is real. Lord only knows how bad it's going to be 4 years from now. Shit. They are trying to pretend like Trump was not president already for 4 years already. Like, literally, if Trump was a fraction of what you pretended he was, seems like he would have did a little bit of it the first time around. If he was literally Hitler incarnate, it seems like he would have given you a little bit of an indication the first time around that that's what he was going to do. Like, if he was that bad. It's like, no, it's all fan fiction. They're just so completely divorced from reality. Yeah, many of them are going to go on these Trump cruises. I guess there's these cruise lines. They're opening these packages that for the next 4 years, you can stay on the cruise ship out in international waters and ride out the Trump presidency on a cruise ship. Boy, can you imagine going on one of those cruises with those leftists trying to escape the Trump presidency? Jesus Christ. Being trapped with a bunch of leftists on a damn boat? Fuck. I would rather be a damn black person on a damn slave ship coming over to the Americas during the slave trade than being on a damn boat with a bunch of leftists for 4 years. Fuck, for real. Yeah, black women. Boy, I heard that they voted like 93% for Kamala Harris, too. I guess that makes sense. black people vote in blocks in general, black women especially. They had to protect their abortion rights. Yep, protect their abortion. Yeah, they're all about that abortion. You know that? Especially black women. Like, women love abortion. They loves them some abortion. But the types of women that love abortion the most, black women. Yeah, you know, since abortion became a thing here in America, that there's been over 60 million unborn children aborted here in America since the advent of abortion. 60 plus million. You want to know how many of those many millions are black babies? Around 28 million. Yep. Almost half of all of the fetuses aborted since the dawn of abortion here in this country have been black babies. Around 28 million. You want to know how many black people were killed cumulatively during the transatlantic slave trade? Around 12 million. Yep. You want to know what that means? It means that you are almost 3 times more likely to be killed in a black woman's womb than you are during the transatlantic slave trade. That's what that means. Yep. Danger. Danger. The villain right here. Been so long. Yep. Danger. Almost 3 times more likely to be killed in a black woman's womb than you are during the transatlantic slave trade. Them black women, they loves them some abortion. You want to know the one person, the one singular person who's most happy about all of this right now? The one person who's looking up from hell, just smiling, beaming with pride? Why, it's none other than Margaret Sanger herself. Yes, Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood. Yes, the place where all of the abortions are performed. You want to know what Margaret Sanger's main goal behind Planned Parenthood was? It was to kill as many black babies as humanly possible. Yep. Congratulations, Margaret. Your dream came to life. Your dream happened. Almost 30 million black babies dead. Congratulations, Margaret. You saw your dream come to life in the afterlife, looking up from hell, smiling. Danger! The villain right here.
Oh, you see it. I see punches. Come on, punch. 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 Come on, hit it. Hit it.
When I got Charlie, I used to bring him to the dojo, and within like an hour, I taught this chimp how to throw a left punch and a right punch, and it just sort of mushroomed from there.
Kick it hard. Good kick, Charlie. Ready?
Next thing I know, he was doing combination kicks. What he's known for mostly is a jump spinning heel kick, which is unbelievable kick. He could probably throw it better than most humans could.
Come on, kick it. Good kick. There we go. Yeah. Stand up. Stand up. There you go.
Lucan kick. Yeah, I would have played a more racist clip, but well, YouTube, they changed their algorithms. They might fucking strike my ass. Yeah. They love them some abortion. Yeah, showed that monkey right there learning kung fu, the kung fu chimp. Well, you talk about some badass animals, like a chimp or a gorilla or orangutan, or like if one of these apes gets really mad, like even a small monkey, like it'll tear a human's face off. Do you imagine how badass a Bigfoot would be if it really wanted to fucking fuck shit up? Like a big old Sasquatch, 7, 8, 9 foot tall Sasquatch. Like if a tiny little spider monkey can rip your face off, Just imagine what a Sasquatch could do. Like, but Big Daddy, Bigfoot isn't real. But is it? But is it? I don't know. There's a lot of people out there. They've seen Bigfoot. They've got stories about it. There are some people who even have footage of the Bigfoot. Is everybody lying? Is everybody hoaxing the footage? I don't know. Same thing with Dogman. There's just too many people out there who have sightings and stories and footage. There's got to be something to it. What I think is there might be a spiritual element to it. Like they can traverse the realms. They can enter both this physical realm and the spirit realm. And I think there's also a technological element to it too. Yeah, the most famous Bigfoot film, the Patterson-Gimlin Bigfoot film. Some say that it's a hoax. A lot of people that have tried to debunk the film haven't been able to debunk it. But with the advent of AI, some people have ran the film through AI to try to see it more clearly, see if you could see any sort of seams in the suit, try to see if there's a zipper, try to see if there's some sort of a weakness, a flaw in the hoax, so to speak. But even with the AI enhancements, the Bigfoot, well, I don't know, it still kind of shimmers and, well, there's a whole story behind that. I guess Patterson and Gimlin, they were actually paid by some sort of company to go and film a documentary about Bigfoot. And I guess they were even given a Bigfoot suit by this company to like be to have it be part of the little whatever. Like, but the suit to this day, like nobody's been able to produce the suit. And just the way the creature moved, like I don't know. It could be that they went there with the intention to hoax and show somebody in a Bigfoot suit, but then happened to actually find a real Bigfoot. I mean, that could have happened. It could be somebody in a suit. I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look at the infamous Patterson-Gimlin Bigfoot footage. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I don't know if it's real. It could be fake. But the way that fur looks, the shine, the way the sun shimmers off of it, it looks like the way an animal would look, like if it was eating a lot of protein, a lot of eggs, or a lot of like meat or something. That way it would give their fur a nice shiny gloss. Like that's almost what it looks like. Like it seems like if it was fake dead fur, like from a suit, it wouldn't be so shiny and glossy looking. That's just me though. And the way that the person is moving, like the way the stride is, the gait. I don't know. Let's take a look at it one more time. Well, I've got a theory about Bigfoot. Like it might be an actual physical creature. But it seems like if there was an actual physical creature, we would have found a fucking body by now. Same thing with the dog, man. Yeah, I think Bigfoot is actually more of a spirit beast. But I think it's actually a very, very intelligent entity, like a real alien. Like, think about it this way. If we wanted to go visit the cosmos and go to the stars or whatever, like first we would send drones because if we tried to go ourselves, humans, we only live a certain amount of time, then we die. Like we can't really go fly to another star system because we won't survive unless we could put ourselves into stasis or something like that. So what you would want to do is send drones out. Now think of the most high-end drone you can think of. It would incorporate 3D printing technology is what it would do. Now you take a 3D printing technology and take it to its apex. This is the most highest end of 3D printing technology you can think of, and combine it with space drones. Now this is what would happen. You would have a race of really highly intelligent creatures that would send these drones out. And what they would do is they would find a planet that most suits them, that they can actually go and interact with and go on that planet. But they would take that drone and post it up on another planet somewhere safe, maybe on a barren desert planet somewhere like Mars. And then you would use the 3D printing technology to where you can take, well, you look at a human body, it's mostly water. Now, what is water? It's just a few base elements or whatever. Now, you look at planet Earth, you look at a body of water, and you take some of the more base elements around, rocks, trees, just whatever, in addition to the water. Then you use that high-end 3D printing technology, and you assemble all of those molecules, and like that, you've created a body right there on that planet. Now, I've said this before. The only one I've ever heard talk about the speed of consciousness. People talk about the speed of light being the most fastest thing. I say, no, it's the speed of consciousness. Now, these beings that created this high-end technology, they're still chilling on their planet, you see. Now, once the body is created with this high-end 3D printing technology, then the beings on their planet can just kind of sit down and go into a meditative state, a trance, and then like that, pop their consciousness into that body and possess it, so to speak, and then start walking around and interacting on that planet in a new body, kind of like an avatar, so to speak. But it can only last for a finite period of time, and then like that, the base molecules kind of dissipate again. And then like that, you're back into your body on your home planet. That's what I think Bigfoot is. It's actually a very, very advanced alien that's how it interacts on this plane and on this fucking world. I've heard other people talk about this too, like remote viewers, when they really look at the Bigfoot, they say it's actually an advanced species of alien that exists on a planet far, far away from ours. And that's how it creates itself on our planet. There's this massive fucking drone on Mars that creates 3D printed bodies for it on Earth that they can pop into. This is why you've never found a Bigfoot body and why they seem to just disappear. Why people who have tracked the Bigfoot, they say they'll track the fucking thing through a marsh and all of a sudden the tracks will just stop. And it's like the Bigfoot just disappeared into thin air or something like that. You've heard all sorts of stories like this. It's because that's what they do. They just disappear into thin air because their time was up. And the reason they do this, I guess, it's kind of like, think about how an Aussie, when he'll go on walkabout, it's like a spiritual journey, like a spirit quest type of thing. Well, I guess that's what it is, because the planet that they live on is like, it's completely ravaged from what it once was. And the Earth is a lot similar to their home world before it was ravaged. So they come to the Earth and they kind of walk amongst the wilds and like they live how their ancestors once lived, I guess. And when a Bigfoot comes to the Earth, it's about the same as when an Aussie goes on walkabout. I guess that's the fucking best way I can describe it. And it's using high-end alien technology to get here, I guess. And this is the reason why nobody's ever found a body or nothing like that. Bigfoot is a spirit beast, as the saying goes. Not to say that there might be other forms of, like giant and, ape that might survive the Cretaceous period that still could be alive, Gigantopithecus or whatever. But it just seems like if they were like a real flesh and blood creature, that somebody would have found the fucking body by now. There's got enough fucking hunters out there, you know? Like real fucking hardcore hunters. Yeah, I'd go on a big game hunt for a Bigfoot. That'd actually be fun. Have like an AR-15 with a bunch of armor-piercing rounds. Have a guide take you out into Bigfoot country. There's some squatches up in there. And take like some goats, set them up Jurassic Park style. All right, let's get ourselves a squatch. That'd be kind of fun. Go squatching. Yeah, we're almost at the 1 hour mark. You know what? I think we're going to take a little break. Little musical interlude. We're going to come back and we're going to rant and rave a little bit more. Like we always do about this time. Enjoy the musical interlude. Go get yourself a drink. Go to the bathroom. Make yourself a sandwich. Get yourself a smoke. We'll be back in a little bit. Enjoy the tunes. That's the way it goes. Feels like life's got to be messing with me all the time. I don't know why. But that's just the way it goes. Life's got to always be messing with me. Can they just chill and let me be free? Can I take away all this pain? I try to end the night all in vain, in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap fuck for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt diseased? Nothing in my life is free, is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap buck for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Something takes a part of me. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheap buck for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. 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 A part of me. But you know it starts when you're always shamed into doing what they say, even though you know it don't feel right in your heart, your soul, and mind. My dog, she don't like you, but she likes everyone. And I've never liked to admit that I was wrong. I've been so caught up in my work, could not see what's going on. But now I know I'm better off sleeping on my own. My dog, she don't like you, but she likes everyone. And I've never liked to admit that I was wrong. My dog, she don't like you, but she likes everyone. And I never liked to admit that I was wrong. My dog, she don't like you, she likes everyone. 'Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh honey, you should go and love yourself. And if you like the way it feels alone, oh baby, you can go and touch yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you can go and fuck yourself. Bitch, you can just fuck yourself. Bitch, you can just fuck yourself. You can go and fuck yourself. My dog, she don't like you, she likes everyone. My dog, she don't like you, she likes everyone. And I never liked to admit that I was wrong. I've been so caught up in my work, could not see what's going on. But now I know I'm better off sleeping on my own. 'Cause if you like the way you look that much, oh honey, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm still holding on to something, you can go and fuck yourself. Bitch, you can just fuck if you like the way you look that much, fuck yourself. Honey, you should go and love yourself. Bitch, you can just fuck if you think that I'm still holding on. Bitch, you can just fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. Bitch, you can just fuck yourself. My dog, she don't like you, she likes everyone.
Cinco minutos más tarde.
Diavolo, che difficile, la pucci.
What the heck? Dude, it's moving.
Oh my God!
All right, and we're back. And we're back. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey, 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 hey. Rushing on me easy. My dog, she don't like you. She likes everyone. Yeah, that was a little Justin Bieber inspired song. Substitute the words mama, the words my dog. P. Diddy, he molested Justin Bieber. Same thing as Usher. Yeah, P. Diddy, he was basically the black Jeffrey Epstein. Such a sexual deviant. Got blackmail on so many people. Yeah, I guess Jay-Z, he's one of these people equally as bad. Diddy. Yeah, 50 Cent was calling out P. Diddy a long time ago for his shenanigans, for his debauchery. I think he actually made a documentary. Did he do it? Spelled D-I-Diddy-Y. Did he do it? Yeah, 50 Cent, he was actually a pretty good actor. Some of the movies he was in, he wasn't like one of these other dudes. Not like a lot of these wrestlers. Like The Rock, for instance. The Rock basically plays the same fucking character in every role. The best movie The Rock ever did, The Rundown. That movie way back in the day had Christopher Walken in it. Easily the best action movie The Rock ever did. That was back when he first started doing movies too. It was all downhill for him after that. It really was. Like The Rundown should have been a trilogy of movies. It really should have been. That was his best character too. His most badass character. His most original character. Like every other character he ever played was basically the same fucking character. A cardboard cutout. Yeah, if there exists a better Rock movie than The Rundown, let me know. Southland Tales. No, that was probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. The funny part is, you take the plot of that movie, Southland Tales, that movie with The Rock, had Justin Timberlake in it too. You look at the plot of that movie, easily one of the worst movies ever made. The plot of that movie is basically playing out in real time before our very fucking eyes. It really is. Jesus Christ, that's how bad the timeline that we live in is. We are literally playing out the worst movie that ever was fucking created, Southland Tales. A movie even worse than Rian Johnson's The Last Jedi. A movie even worse than Infinity War. Oh no, not Infinity War, Endgame. Or whatever the final Avengers was that had Thanos in it. Where Iron Man traveled back in time. And he traveled time for the future of mankind. Yeah. Looking back on it now, I think that movie was actually worse than The Last Jedi. Marvel movies. Yeah, I always thought that the DC movies were a little bit better. And again, I haven't watched movies in years. This is back when I used to still watch movies. Yeah, here they're making all sorts of like new Predator movies. They made one with a bitch in it. It was called Prey. It took place in the past, and it had some Native American woman as the lead, taking on Predator. I didn't see that one. Like Predator. Yeah. Oh. In regards to the Bigfoot talk, phasing in and out, yeah. Predator Bigfoots. Yeah, played a little corn. Life's got to always be messing with me. You wanna see the light? Why can't they just chill and let me be free? Anyway, why can't I take away all this pain? You wanna see the light? I try to every night, all in vain, in vain. Yeah, that was actually the Korn version where they did like Unplugged in New York, where they had Evanescence on it, and I actually sang the choruses that was done by Evanescence, singing my own choruses. But when I went through and cut the song, edited it, I took out all those choruses that I did and kind of made it a little bit more tighter. And that's the song I played at the halftime. Big Daddy version of Freak on a Leash. That was a song that I sang live like a couple years back on one of my live streams, one of my lounge acts. Yeah, I've got so much material as far as like music goes to cut and place with beats. That was just one of many. Korn. Yeah, I think once again the Big Daddy version is a little bit better than the Korn version. But that's just me. I'm always going to think my version is better, obviously. I have a very high opinion of myself. What, am I supposed to have a low opinion of myself? Come on. It's not called extreme narcissism if you can back it up. No, but seriously though, a lot of the times, a lot of old classic songs that are 20 years old or more, they just simply need to be redone and remastered and then have somebody do their own spin on them and just boom, kill that shit. And then 20 years later or more, somebody could take that version and do the same. Because some songs need to just continue throughout the years, throughout the course of time. Like the old song Amazing Grace. That song is like over 100 years old. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Oh, save the wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Yeah, that's an old-timey song right there. Every so often you need to take these old-timey songs and just redo them and just kill them, if you know what I mean. Because that's how music stays alive. That's how tradition stays alive. That's how culture stays alive. That's how the human spirit stays alive, you know what I mean? For of all the things in this universe, the one thing more special above all things, if you were an alien race and you came here and you saw humanity, what would be the one thing you would take away from humanity that would make them a little bit different from other races? It's the music. The music. Music created here on planet Earth by man is going to be different than anything you're going to find anywhere else on this universe. That's reality. Any sort of alien races that come here, they gray, reptilian, mantoid, or even Sasquatch himself. There's one thing that they can't take away from us humans, and that's the music. The music. No matter what you creatures try to do, there's one thing you will never be able to truly, truly replicate. And that is the sound that the humans make. The way we sing, the music we play. It's just something a little bit special about humans when it comes to music. If there exists another culture, race, alien creature out there that creates music better than humanity, I want to see it. And I want to hear their music. And I want to put my music up against it. Well, wouldn't that be something? Some sort of universal decathlon. Take the best fucking entertainer, the best musical artist from every planet on the cosmos, put them on a fucking contest of some sort of Hunger Games type shit. Big Daddy versus the fucking universe. I bet I would come out on top. I would put my music up against any fucking music created by any alien race in the fucking cosmos, both in this universe and in all universes. For real. Oh, fucking real. What, am I supposed to have a low opinion of myself? Come on. I'm just chilling. Saturday night live stream, baby. Yeah, I hear that there's going to be some sort of lawsuit against Netflix over the Tyson-Paul match. People are starting to realize they got hoodwinked. They got fucking grifted. Yeah, I said there was something fucked up about that fucking match. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Anybody who actually saw that fight knows there was something going on there. Something wasn't right. My first analysis of it was that Mike Tyson, he got his bell rung there real good in the first round. Mike, he looked real good for the first 10 seconds or so, but then at some point, boom, Jake Paul just rang his bell real good with a haymaker. And after that, Mike Tyson was never the same. He never really threw a right. You look at that match, Mike Tyson never really threw any right. All he did was throw lefts. And there were moments where he kind of like could have rocked him with that right, but then he held up and he didn't even throw the punch. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it was a work. Yeah, that Mike Tyson threw the match. It was all for money. It was his final payday, basically. On the back end of his life, right before he hit 60. You know what? I'm going to make some money for my grandchildren. That's what I'm going to do. So he goes out there and he goes against Jake Paul. I don't know why he decided to do it the way he did, to make himself look so weak. But a lot of people thought Mike Tyson was going to beat the fuck out of Jake Paul. Yeah, you know Mike Tyson put all of the money on Jake Paul, and then he threw the fight. Yeah, Don King used to be Mike Tyson's manager. Don fucking King. One of the most corrupt motherfuckers there is. I guarantee you Mike has had to take a fall before. He's not like Jake LaMotta. Remember Raging Bull? Tale of Jake LaMotta? The mob forced him to take a fall. Forced him to take a dive in the ring against some black fighter. Jake LaMotta, he was just so brokenhearted over it. He was just crying afterwards. Yeah, if the mob tells you to take a dive, you gotta take a dive, though. Tyson had nothing. Paul made sure to do the very minimum to beat him. Yeah, but at some point during that match, it looked like Jake Paul started to let up on him. Like, it looked like Jake Paul could have really just pummeled Mike Tyson. I mean, Jake Paul dwarfed him. Like, he was so much bigger than Mike Tyson, I couldn't believe it. And the one thing that he had on Mike Tyson was the reach. He probably had about 6 inches on him as far as reach goes. And anybody knows this, like, when it comes to boxing, reach. Like, that's so huge. Like, if you got, like, a 6-inch reach on your opponent, you could keep them at bay. And the only way they can get you is if they got to get in close. And Mike Tyson didn't really get in close. And a few times he did, he never threw the right. Didn't throw an uppercut, didn't throw a haymaker, no. He never really used his right hand at all. He just threw left here and there. It was just mostly defense the whole time. He just tried to make it through that match without getting killed. Yeah, he made a lot of money, though. They both made a lot of money. But next, Netflix is going to get sued, is what it sounds like. Yeah, people are pissed. They got grifted. What I want to see is Jake Paul fight somebody his own age, somebody that's on his own level. Yeah, I hear he might be fighting Conor McGregor. That might be a good fight. If it's an MMA match, that is. If it's a regular boxing match, Jake Paul will probably beat him. But if it's an MMA match, Conor McGregor might get his ass. Yeah, it all depends on which type of match they do. Yeah, I don't think Jake Paul has ever, like, really got it, as far as got the shit beat out of him by somebody. Both him and his fucking cuck brother, Logan. Like, of all the motherfuckers out there, the Paul brothers, like, they need to get their asses beat by somebody. But I don't think anybody has ever truly beaten their asses. Like, every time, like, they've gotten some sort of a beef with somebody, the Paul brothers have always come out on top. Fuck that. Somebody's got to come out there and beat their fucking asses. Maybe Andrew Tate and his brother should do it. Challenge the Paul brothers. Some sort of a boxing match, battle royale. I'd love to see that. What I'd really love to see is the fucking stadium fall down on top of them and all of their fucking fans. That would be most ideal. Yeah, that would be most ideal. Yeah, Andrew Tate, he might get charged for being a human trafficker. Like, human trafficker, really? Where's the dungeon? Show me the dungeon. Yeah, any human trafficker worth his salt is going to have a fucking dungeon with women in cages and shit like that. Where was the fucking footage of the dungeon? Where were the women in cages? No. From what it sounds like, he just tricked a bunch of stupid e-thoughts into giving him their money, is what it sounds like. But hey, human trafficking. Yeah, throw him in jail, I don't care. Maybe when he's in jail, he could have a match with one of the Paul brothers. Be like one of those Undisputed movies. Yeah. Don't drop the soap. Speaking of don't drop the soap, have you heard about the Destiny leaks? Oh my God. Destiny, yes. Champion of the left, Destiny. Not just a friend, but good friend of both Dick Masterson and Vito Gesualdi. That's Destiny. A man with blue hair and the name of a stripper, Destiny. Yeah, if you haven't heard about the Destiny leaks, well, don't look too deeply into them. Jesus Christ. Yeah, now we all knew Destiny was a full-blown, like, cuckold, if you know what I mean. Destiny's ex actually came out. Now, this was right after Trump almost got his head blown off. And Destiny went out there and, like, basically championed for the assassination of President Trump. Well, then candidate Trump. But Destiny was lamenting the fact that Crooks didn't blow his head off. One of those fucking leftist supremacist types. And what Destiny's ex did was she came out and blasted him and said that what Destiny would like to do is let other dudes cream pie her, and then Destiny would suck the cum out of her pussy. Like, he would literally eat the cum of other dudes out of her pussy. That's how much of a fucking cuck Destiny was. A lot of people, when they heard that, thought that it might have been hyperbole. Maybe Destiny's old lady was just lying and making that shit up just to make him look bad. No, she wasn't. I guarantee you she wasn't. She was telling the truth. She was telling the truth. After hearing about the Destiny leaks, yeah, she was telling the truth. Yeah, what happened was Destiny was sucking off this guy. And what happened was the guy he was sucking off, he got his phone hacked. And the hacker released the contents of that guy's phone to the internet. And it was just footage of Destiny just blah, blah, blah. Slop on my knob, like corn on the cob. That, it was just, yeah. Champion of the left, Destiny. Bona fide dick-sucking cuckold. Good friends with both Dick Masterson and Vito Gesualdi. Never fucking forget. They're all pieces of fucking shit. Every fucking last one of them. Never forget. Yeah, Destiny and Vito both championed for the death of Trump. And not just Destiny, but Vito himself is a known troon fucker. He's all about girl dick. They're all a bunch of fucking faggots. Every fucking last one of them. Dick-sucking cuckolds. Leftists. These types of people want to see people like me put into a fucking death camp. No. You're the motherfuckers that need your bloodlines ended. pieces of fucking shit. We don't need no Beto Gesualdis and Destinies running around out there, no. Leftists. Locusts like locusts, they coming for your soul. They coming for the motherfucking children's genitals. Yeah, everything you want to know about who and what the left truly is, all you have to do is look at the Destiny leaks. Boom, there it is right there. That's them in a nutshell. A bunch of evil, satanic, dick-sucking cuckolds. Every fucking last one of them. It's up to the right to understand what is best in life. What is best in life? What is best in life? Listen to the words of the Father, and I will tell you what is best in life. Russian enemy's wife, feeling my soul spark. Rush his wife, dancing with the devil in the dark.
Ragdoll, the ragdoll, the rebel devil, revel in the pain, ain't no shame to give 'em what they want. Got 29 reasons I be shooting them all. She got it, that be what is best in life. Crushing enemies, take away their life. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with a pimp slap hand. Daddy be the back door man. Yo, what is best in life? Crush your enemies. What is best in life? Crush your enemies. 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 Lamentation of their women. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with a pimp slap hand. Daddy be the back door man. Yo, what is best in life? Crush your enemies. What is best in life? Crush your enemies. Crush your enemies. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with best in life. Crush enemies on sight. Yo, what is best in life? Crush your enemies. See them bleed right before your eyes. Hear them scream. Please don't let me die. Lamentation of the women. Feminism is a sin. Lamentation of the women. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with a pimp slap hand. Daddy be the back door man. Yo. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with a pimp slap hand. Daddy be the back door man. Yo. Crick Joe top the devil in face. Living and dying in pain. No shame. Shots pop them dead on the floor. Hangman. Hangman. Dancing with the devil in the dark. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with a pimp slap hand. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with best in life. Crush enemies on sight. Yo, what is best in life? Crush your enemies. See them bleed right before your eyes. Hear them scream. Please don't let me die. Lamentation of the women. Feminism is a sin. Lamentation of the women. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with a pimp slap hand. Daddy be the back door man. Yo, what is best in life? Crush your enemies. What is best in life? Crush your enemies. Crush your enemies. What is best in life? Crush your enemies. Crush your enemies. Crush your enemies. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with a pimp slap hand. Daddy be the back door man. Yo. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with the ass in the women. Crush enemies on sight. Yo. Craig Joe pop the devil in face. Living and dying. Ain't no shame to give 'em what they want. Got 29 reasons I be shooting them moms. She got me cracked jawed and ragdoll. Living and dying. Ain't no shame to doing what you like. But stepping to me is fucking suicide. Crush enemies while dancing with the devil in the dark. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with the ass in life. Crush enemies while dancing with the devil in the day. Like day and night. Telling me now what is best tonight. Crush enemies while living my soul of pain. Crush enemies while dancing with the devil in the rain. My mind. Crush enemies while feeling my soul a spark. Crush enemies while dancing with the devil in the dark. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with a pimp slap hand. Daddy be the back door man. Yo, what is best in life? Crush your enemies. What is best in life? Crush your enemies. Crush your enemies. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with the ass in life. Crush enemies on sight. Yo. Crush enemies while dancing with the devil in the dark. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with a pimp slap hand. Daddy be the back door man. Yo, what is best in life? Crush your enemies. What is best in life? Crush your enemies. Crush your enemies. Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with the ass in life. Crush enemies on sight. Yo, what is best in life? Crush your enemies. See them bleed. For your eyes and feed them straight. The genocide. It's a bestseller in lamentation of the women. Lamentation of the women. What is best in life? Crush your enemies. See them bleed right before your eyes. Hear them scream. Please don't let me die. Lamentation of the women. Feminism is a sin. Lamentation of the women.
Daddy never take no crap. Daddy with the big dick slap. Daddy with the pimp slap hand. Daddy be the back door man. Yo, what is best in life? Crush your enemies. What is best in life? Crush your enemies. Crush your enemies. Welcome back. All right. Yeah. We had a hell of a show tonight. I think, well, we're a little over an hour and a half into it. I think we'll take it to the 2-hour mark. So we got a little time to kill. Yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff tonight. Yeah, Ethan's been getting crushed lately. He's become quite the lolcow, indeed. Even more so than Eric July himself. Yeah, between the crack stream and crying like a little bitch over a fake award show to everything in between. Not even counting the late books. I mean, goddamn. Yeah, I don't really have no Griftosphere related shit to talk about. I mean, I kind of talked about Dick and Vito related to the Destiny leaks. Yeah. The Destiny leaks crashed the fucking farms. Jesus Christ. Champion of the left, Destiny. He's basically the closest thing the left has to Andrew Tate. A full-blown semen-slurping cuckold. Yep. Not just friends, but good friends. With both Dick Masterson and Vito Gesualdi. Boy, you saw that drama that took place a week ago with Frog Tony showing up to the airport, not being able to get a ride from Vito. Boy, I guarantee you, if Destiny showed up to come on the biggest problem in the universe, they'd roll out the red carpet for him. Vito himself would go pick up Destiny, go swing by his place afterwards, you know, get a little Fuentes action. Yeah, you hear about that? Nick Fuentes got completely blue-pilled by Destiny. Like, did he really? The same Nick Fuentes who's into Catboys was hanging around with Destiny. All of a sudden, Nick Fuentes is spouting blue pill shit. I wonder what happened there. Could it be that Destiny also sucked off Nick Fuentes? Sodomites, homos, every fucking last one of them, leftists. Nick fucking Fuentes. I remember when I first saw Nick Fuentes, like I had no idea who he was, what he was all about. As soon as I saw that guy, boom, my fucking spider senses went off immediately. I'm like, this guy is obviously a Fed. He's obviously a fucking Fed. Like how anybody can't see this guy as a Fed. Like I'm sorry if you can't see this guy as a Fed. You're just living in the fucking matrix, looking at the shadows dancing on the wall, thinking they're reality. And then come to find out, like a lot of people are starting to come out and say, yeah, Fuentes is a glowy. Yeah. Anybody that was associated with J6, to the degree that Fuentes was, and didn't go to fucking jail like the Buffalo Shaman, yeah, he was probably the same as Roy Epps. Yeah, I've said this a long time ago. What Nick Fuentes is, he's the new David Duke. That's who he is. David Duke! For so many years, every time an election cycle would come around and some candidate would come out that threatened the establishment, somebody that they didn't like, what they would do is they'd get one of their agents on the phone and tell him to go out there and endorse candidate X, Y, and Z. And that candidate was always David Duke! David Duke! I remember that shit. Charlie Rose crying about that shit. What about David Duke? Because he had came out and endorsed Trump. Yeah, former Klan leader, Ku Klux Klan, David Duke, the guy who's still allowed to be on social media and have YouTube and shit. Yeah, he's only relevant once every 4 years. When a candidate comes out that threatens the establishment that they could kind of tie him to. Hey, look, David Duke has endorsed this candidate. That means they're a bad guy. I think the last person he did it to was Tulsi Gabbard. Hey, look, David Duke has endorsed Tulsi Gabbard. She's basically a Klan member now, in addition to be a Russian agent. Boy, you fucking wonder why Tulsi Gabbard left the goddamn Democrat Party. Shit. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard being in the Democrat Party was the same thing as like Chris Jericho in the WCW. Like there's no room for growth there. You're only in one spot. You're never gonna rise there. Kind of like Big Daddy within the fucking whatever sphere I was around or whatever. Yeah, Big Daddy was basically the Chris Jericho of comicsgate. Like, I'm a little too talented to be around this sphere. comicsgate was basically the WCW to Big Daddy's Chris Jericho. Yeah, same thing with Tulsi Gabbard and the Democrat Party. Yeah, you watch. I've called this years ago on my old channel before it got yeeted. I said that if Tulsi Gabbard ever switched parties and became a Republican and ran for president one day, that she would win. Just like Reagan. I mean, there has been a precedent set for former Democrats to switch parties, become Republicans, and then win presidency. It happened with Reagan. It happened with Trump. It's going to happen with Tulsi Gabbard again. You watch. If J.D. Vance was smart, he would have Tulsi Gabbard be his vice president when he runs in Trump's stead. Then after 8 years of J.D. Vance and we get Tulsi Gabbard in there, that would be most ideal. But you never know. I mean, the deep state, like right now, even though Trump has won presidency, he's not in there yet. And they're more dangerous now than they've ever been. They're trying to start World War III on our way out of office. They're trying to bankrupt the country. Lord only knows what sort of evil shenanigans they have in store. Bag of Tony. You know, I went and watched some of that Biggest Problem with Frog Tony on there. Boy, it's worth it not to watch it, but just to look at the comments section alone. Watching Frog Tony getting roasted in the comments section of the Biggest Problem that he showed up on a week back or whatever. Yeah, like universally loathed by the audience. I mean, even I found him more loathsome than usual. I mean, to me, it's one of the biggest mysteries in this world, how Frog Tony is a thing, how he has a fan base or whatever. And then seeing the guy in real life and then hearing him interact with Dick and Vito is like, oh, God, this is this guy. And then his audience seeing him for what he truly was. Like you strip away comicsgate and Ethan Van Sciver's endorsement from Frog Tony, and you saw him for what he was on that show. The Emperor has no clothes. The Frog has no clothes. Fuentes tried to suck off Trump. Trump kicked him off the Mar-a-Lago. Yeah. Well, you remember Nick Fuentes attached himself to Kanye West. Like, he was a longtime friend of Trump. He knew him back in the day before Trump was even a politician. So I remember Trump told the story. He said that Kanye West wanted to come have dinner with him and hang out with him. And then Trump looked at who else was going to join Kanye on the itinerary, and he saw the name Fuentes. And Trump, I remember he said, I thought it was Daisy Fuentes, the lovely woman from the 1990s MTV show. And usually, I mean, to be honest, when I hear the name Fuentes, I think of Daisy Fuentes too. But that's funny that Trump thought Daisy Fuentes was going to come to fucking lunch with him. Turns out it's Nick Fuentes, some fucking glowy. And I remember the news media after that completely tried to tar and feather Trump by tying him to Nick Fuentes and all of the stuff that Nick Fuentes does and says. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't figured out that Nick Fuentes is a fucking glowy, like, I simply don't know what to say for you. I really don't. Ashley Babbitt, yeah. The only people killed that day. There was no police, no congressman. AOC didn't get killed. Nope, just an innocent woman. Yeah, it means that he flipped on people. Yeah, Fuentes. Yeah, he was probably one of them if he didn't flip on them. Yeah, Tulsi was on the Council of Foreign Relations. But she was also part of the Democrat Party, too. Yeah, one of the things I love most in literature is the redemption arc. To see an actual redemption arc play out in real life, that would be a hell of a thing. See Tulsi start down that road, like trying to be a globalist, get in with the Democrats. But then Hillary Clinton basically clipped her wings there. tied her to Russia. She's a Russian agent. Then they had David Duke come out and endorse her, and then the media tar and feathered her. Then Tulsi had no choice at that point but to join the Republicans, basically. Yeah, comicsgate is the cult of frog, unless you are a used-up hoe or ex-pro looking for their last hurrah, then run away. Yeah, this is the thing that I don't understand about Dale Keown. Literally, he left hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table by not doing the Pitt omnibus. And all for what? Because he had his head stuck up Mandy Summers' ass, along with her 2 fingers. Simps. Fucking simps. Frog Tony has a power level of 9K. What a fucking joke. Someone smack him, maybe his eyes will line up. Yeah. Frog Tony. The sloth from the Goonies of CG. Yeah, you see those fucking teeth? Motherfucker is like Steve Buscemi if he had a love child with George Lopez. Fuck. Bag Tony weighs at least as much as Vito. Yeah, this stupid piece of fucking shit that calls itself Frog Tony likes to pretend like it's on some sort of diet, posts all of this shit on Twitter. Look at what I'm eating. And then it shows like milkshakes, this, and that, talking about how much weight it's lost. But then you look at the picture of Frog Tony from way back from that con where Shane Davis caught him on camera and we saw that big old pot-bellied fuck. Then he tried to take a selfie of himself. He's like, sucking up his gut as fucking hard as possible, trying to make himself look thin. And then you look at Frog Tony from the fucking Dick and Vito stream. He basically looks the same, if not fatter. He really does. Don't show us your fucking diet, the shit that you're eating, the milkshakes, the fucking salad, this, and that. No, show us the pictures. Show us the before and after. Show us the picture of what you looked like before the diet, and then the picture of what you looked like after the diet. You fucking stupid piece of shit. Just showing what he's eating, but not the pictures. It's all bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. Nobody loses weight drinking several monster drinks a day. No, it's all bullshit. All bullshit. Well, one thing we know for certain, we know the reason why his fucking wife left him. Shit. After looking at him on that fucking stream, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you'd have to have a lot of self-loathing as a woman to stay with Frog Tony. Jesus Christ. Comicsgate. Yeah, he is Comicsgate's chosen one. Shit. 27 divorces, 30 late campaigns. That's Comicsgate for you. Ugh. Yeah, speaking of divorces and Comicsgate, Wanger just came out on Twitter and said that Comicsgate destroyed his marriage. Yep. Wanger's marriage got Malined. It got fucking Malined. Yeah, that's what happens when your marriage gets destroyed because of Comicsgate. It's called getting Malined. Yeah, never forget, John Malin's marriage is in utter fucking shambles, utter ruin. And it was basically confirmed by both Ethan and John themselves by virtue of their overreaction to Danger Vanessa's offhanded comment. Never forget that. Remember, John Malin cried like a little bitch because he wasn't nominated for every award and didn't win every award. So Danger Vanessa's like, hey, dude, calm the fuck down. Maybe you should get your dick sucked. Shit. Which is basically the locker room equivalent of, hey, calm the fuck down. It's just a fake awards show. Don't take it so seriously. And then John and Ethan's reaction is like, oh my God, you're coming after my family. You're a family. Like, it's obviously an offhanded remark, locker room talk. Like calling somebody a motherfucker. Hey, you stupid motherfucker. Oh my God, I didn't have sexual relations with my mother, blah, blah, blah. Like, obviously, it's just a phrase that people use. Like, Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with you? It just, you want to grab them through the screen and just strangle them to death. Yeah. The arrogant, elitist attitude coupled with the pearl clutching. That's the thing that galls me the most about it. Yeah, but people aren't fucking stupid. You can fool some of the people sometimes, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. And you sure as fuck don't fool Big Daddy. And a lot of people are seeing through that shit too. Like anybody with a brain on their head saw it for what it was. Same type of shit that the fucking social justice warriors that they hate so much. Same fucking shit that Heather Ontos, Mark Wade, and all of their ilk did. Ethan, John, and the Kings did to Danger Vanessa and that channel. Thanos snapped a section of comicsgate away like that. And for what? Just because John Malin didn't get nominated for all of the awards and didn't win all of the awards? It's a fake awards show, you stupid mentally ill pieces of fucking shit. Comicsgate, what you gonna do? Yeah, when it comes to cult on cult warfare, it's best to just sit back and hurl bricks and make fun of both sides. I would actually say that Frog Tony, he's probably at least 25, maybe 40 pounds heavier than Vito after looking at him in person. Keown can't function on his own. He could make 100K just signing shit, yeah. Yeah, Mandy is basically his handler at this point. Boy, just imagine being such a worthless, stupid simp that you allowed Mandy Summers, a fucking stupid ethot that sticks her fingers up her butthole, to cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even $1 million or more. Had Dale Keown released an original Pit something, even just a 24-page floppy, way back in the day at the height of Comicsgate, Jesus Christ, just imagine how much money that stupid motherfucker could have made. Yeah, John Malin. I didn't think pregnant men were a real thing until I saw John Malin. Jesus Christ. He came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah, a wrecking ball, both literally and figuratively. Looking like one and taking a wrecking ball to CG. Yeah, no singular person besides Ethan Van Sciver himself has done more damage to the movement than John Malin. After EVS expends the Juju and crew backers, he can move on to IP2 and America First. The grift must continue. Yeah, only problem is Ethan is a fucking leftist. Ethan is a leftist. Always fucking has been. People are starting to see through it too. Don't look at his words, look at his actions. Ethan is a leftist. Always fucking has been. He likes to talk the talk, but when it comes to walking the walk, you see his actions. No, Ethan is a leftist. It's all of the actions of a leftist. Yeah, grift. You know, I actually heard that he had elevated Dark Grift to CG King status. But I think he was just kind of half-assed about it. But with the way Ethan is, with his offer to become a CG King, like even if he kind of throws it out there casually, Grift better fucking latch onto it, or else he may become a casualty, the same way Michael Bancroft did. Remember that? The only reason Ethan decided to throw Michael Bancroft under the bus is because Ethan extended the olive branch for Bancroft to become a CG King, and Bancroft's like basically kind of waffled on it or whatever. And then like that, boom, threw him under the bus. Like if Griff doesn't say, okay, I'll be a CG King, he might throw him under the bus too. Nah, who we kidding? Ethan will never, ever throw Dark Grift under the bus. For one reason and one reason alone. It's because Dark Grift owns the official trademark to Comicsgate, as far as printing comics go. Yes. You go to the US Gov website for trademarks. Ethan only owns the trademark for Comicsgate for merchandise. Hats, t-shirts, that type of stuff. As far as printing comics goes, Dark Grift owns the trademark for Comicsgate. Yep. In order to get a trademark that encompasses the whole thing, you have to have done it in the beginning. But right there at the beginning, Dark Grift, he was the one that published that stupid book of his with all of his like drawings from high school or whatever. And since he technically did that first and put the CG label on it, that meant that Dark Grift was the first to get the CG trademark. Or something like that. I think that's how it went. Or Critias might have, I forget exactly. But I know Dark Grift, because there's various trademarks. You can actually own the trademark for graphic novels, for digital comics, for regular comics. Like there's so many different subcategories of trademark you can get. But as far as just straight up comic books go, Dark Grift has the trademark for comic books, for CG. He does. You could look it up on the official US government website. Ethan owns the trademark, but only for merchandise. Dark Grift owns it for comic books. That's why Ethan will always take Dark Grift under his wing and will never allow any sort of quote-unquote true harm to come to Dark Grift, even so far as offering him a spot on the CG Kings. It's because he knows that if Grift truly wanted to, he could decide to... What if Grift decided to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take the comicsgate trademark and I'm going to do my own thing with it. And I'm going to publish Slums comic books and we're just going to go full Slums with it. All in with the CG Slums. Fuck you and your CG Kings and all that. This is comic books under the CG trademark right here. And I'm going to be the leader of it. Dark Grift could truly do that if he wanted to. He could go full dark Grift. He'll never do it, though, because he's a fucking bitch-made beta cuckold, obviously. But he has that option on the table to play it if he truly wanted to. But he never will, because we all know what Dark Grift truly is. A bitch-made beta cuckold. Ironic as it is, I say that. Dark Grift, he's mostly known for his music. Easily Dark Grift's greatest performance he ever did was when he came on my show so many years ago and played his own version of... it was an original song that he made, a Dark Grift original. But easily the greatest performance Dark Grift ever did was on my show. He like played his guitar, hooked it up and shit. I think I actually have that recorded. I need to go through the archives and find it. Maybe I'll clip it one of these days and play it on Man on Fire Radio. A few days ago on my other channel, Big Daddy Black, I did this special show called Man on Fire Radio. Way back in the day, it was the sub name for my live streams, Man on Fire Radio. But I decided to bring it back. But instead of doing it just a regular Big Daddy show, it was just going to be mostly music centered. Mostly a lot of my old bumper music. Because, well, like I said, StreamYards, the free StreamYards, will allow you to have up to 100 free video clips and or pieces of music uploaded that you can play whenever. And I've got all 100 slots taken. Most of it music. Bumper music like that I would play in the intros, outros, interludes. So what I did was I fired up a live stream, Man on Fire Radio, and I just pretended like I was a DJ. It was like a faux radio station, and I was DJ, and I just played all of my music, the Big Daddy music. A couple other random songs here and there, but mostly Big Daddy music. And it actually turned out pretty good. I didn't have it go like a full 2 hours, just about an hour, 20 minutes, something like that. About a perfect length for one of those types of shows. I think I might do that more often. I mean, I've got enough music for it. I really do. Yeah, I've got several shows I used to do. I need to start bringing them back one by one. Like I do the Saturday night live stream. Whenever I don't do them on Saturday, I call it the Big Daddy Show. Sometimes I just straight up sing songs like a Vegas style lounge act. I call that the Lounge. Then I have Man on Fire Radio, where I play old songs that I've already clipped and laced with beats. And then I have the Low Down Dirty Council. I haven't done that show in so long. I should try to fire it up again one of these days. The Low Down Dirty Council. That was Big Daddy's version of the High Council. But instead of talking about nerd shit, we talk about whatever, basically. No subject is taboo or off the table. But I would bring guests on. It was more of a guest-centric show. But I only did that show a small handful of times. I think one of the last times, the last two Low Down Dirty Council shows I did, I don't think any guests came on. Yeah, after Dean got sued for coming on, it was never the same after that. Well, the whole concept of Big Daddy bringing on guests was never the same after that. I mean, nobody wants to come on to a fucking show where you take the chance of getting sued. I mean, come on. Yeah, you can't feel free to speak your mind or whatever. Yeah. But maybe one of these days I'll bring back the Low Down Dirty Council. Throw that StreamYards link out there. See if I can get some guests on. Normal comics fans like Keown's old Hulk stuff. So much they would have overlooked the CG thing and bought Pit stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Dale left a lot of money on the table there. Fucking around with that stupid thought, Mandy Summers. Dumb fucking whore. Yeah, when you stack up all of the shit the quote-unquote Dungeoneers did compared to the shit that Mandy Summers did, it's nothing. I mean, nothing. Dungeoneers got nothing on Mandy Summers. But she has been elevated to CG King status. Fucking whore. E-thought caused so much damage. Yeah, it was her machinations, her e-thoughtery that prevented the Pit Omnibus from being released, preying upon Dale's weak simp nature. Oh shit, looks like she's in the back room right now. Hey Mandy, you got something to say for yourself, you fucking whore?
Why, hey there, love bugs. It's me, Mandy Summers. I'm here to jiggle my titties and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Commence the jiggling, partner. Yeehaw! Jiggle them titties, jiggle them titties, jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Mandy Summers, everybody. Yeah, Big Daddy gets a random eclectic group of guests from time to time. Mandy Summers included. Yeah, she's all about jiggling those titties. Sticking her fingers up her butt. Yeah, I hear that she paid Peter Gilmore in used panties to be her artist. Word on the street is, if Midnight Cherry is to be believed, and I consider that a credible source. Well, shit, we've hit over 2 hours. You know what? I think maybe we'll close the stream out. Normally we go about 2 hours or so. I will need those soiled undergarments to sell on the official store. Yeah, I hear that Mandy was actually one of those types of whores that actually sold her used panties. Yep, one of those types. Could you imagine being such a fucking degenerate simp that you would pay money to Mandy Summers for her soiled panties? Jesus Christ. Simp culture. Yeah, simp culture enables whores. If you take simps out of the equation, then women are not incentivized to be whores. And thus society doesn't crumble. And we aren't facing full-blown population collapse like we're facing right now. By the year 2030, the vast majority of women here in the West are going to be both single and childless over the age of 30. Yep. And if those women over the age of 30 try to have children, most of them are going to find out that they're fucking sterilized. Yep. Sterilized because of the fucking jab. If they even live that long, that is. Because we all know what the fucking jab can do. We all know what that fucking jab can do. And a lot of women took it for some reason. Yeah, a lot of women took that jab. The same way that the fucking serpent put that apple in front of Eve. Here, take the apple. So too did the women take that fucking jab when those evil motherfuckers offered it to them. You can't operate in society unless you take it. How Christians took that shit, I'll never understand. It's obviously the mark of the beast. Obviously the mark of the beast. you can't function in society unless you take it. Come on, guys. When Bill Gates got the fucking patent on it, first 3 numbers in the patent was 666. Yeah. Whether a lot of people understand it or realize it, if you don't believe in God, don't believe in the Bible, they do. The only difference is they think that Satan and the devil are the good guys, and they're trying to make the book of Revelation happen for real. Yep. But as humans, we all have the power of choice. We don't have to go along with their bullshit. We don't. There was an election here recently in America, the most powerful nation on earth. And instead of having the forces of darkness continue controlling this country like a weapon pointed at the rest of the planet, instead we got Donald Trump in there. And he's intent on trying to bring peace. So maybe, just maybe, we can right the ship and get this thing pointed in a different direction, if you know what I mean. Maybe, just maybe, it's not too late to learn how to love and forget how to hate, as Ozzy would say. All right. You know what? We've hit over 2 hours. I think we're going to end the stream. We've had a good stream so far. We'll find a couple of good songs to close us out with. And then we'll fire one up again next week, whether it's on Saturday or Sunday or anywhere in between. Well, like I said, on my other channel, Big Daddy Black, I think I might start doing it more often, where I do these radio shows, Man on Fire Radio, where I just get on there and play music, tell some stories every now and then. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and close it out. Yeah, it's been a fun one. Thanks for coming out. Maybe, just maybe, it's not too late to learn how to love and forget how to hate.
Crazy, but that's how it goes. Millions of people living before. Maybe it's not too late. Learn how to love and forget how to hate. Mental wounds not healing. Life's a bitter shame. Going up for the rails on a crazy train. I say I'm going up for the rails on a crazy train. Going up for the rails on a crazy train. Going up for the rails on a crazy train. Listen to preachers, listen to fools. Watched all the dropouts make their own rules. One person conditioned to rule and control. The media sells it, and you live the role. Mental wounds still screaming, driving me insane. Going up for the rails on a crazy train. Going up for the rails on a crazy train. I said I'm going up for the rails on a crazy train. I know that things are going wrong for me. You got to listen to my words. Heirs of an old world, it's what we've become. Inheriting troubles, I'm meant to be numb. Crazy, just can't fair. I'm living with something that just isn't fair. Man or woman's not failing, who and what's to blame. Going up the rails on a crazy train. I said, I'm going up the rails on a crazy train. Going up the rails on a crazy train. I said, I'm going up the rails on a crazy train. Going up the rails on a crazy train.
It's crazy. That's how it goes. Millions of people living as foes. But maybe, it's maybe, it's not too late to learn how to love, forget how to hate. Little Ozzy for you. Ozzy. Crazy train. A lot of wisdom in that song. Ozzy may, bite the head off of a bat time to time, but between bouts of insanity and Satanism, sometimes he's got the pearls. But maybe, it's not too late. Learn how to love, forget how to hate. Going up the rails on a crazy train. I said, I'm going up the rails on a crazy train. Going up the rails on a crazy train. I said, I'm going up the rails on a crazy train.
This satanic plot was launched back in the 1760s when it first came into existence under the name of the Illuminati. We shall unleash the nihilists and the atheists, and we shall provoke a great social cataclysm which in all its horror will show clearly to all nations the effect of absolute atheism, the origin of savagery and of most bloody turmoil. Then everywhere, the people forced to defend themselves against the world minority of revolutionaries will exterminate those destroyers of civilization and the multitudes disillusioned with Christianity, whose deistic spirits will be from that moment on without direction and leadership, and anxious for an ideal but without knowledge where to send its adoration, will receive the true light through the universal manifestation of the pure doctrine of Lucifer, brought finally out into public view, a manifestation which will result from a general reactionary movement which will follow the destruction of Christianity and atheism, both conquered and exterminated at the same time.
I spin fellas, my swing quicker than Federer. I serve packing the bands bag on a regular, and I'ma tell her how she sing for me T-Pain. Your mama's hooked on the packs, I'll be selling her. I click M's and bang 'em and I'm a nut sing. I fill his head with the lead like a mukbang. The magazine made me lean when I walk, and the drumstick will make a head bang like a punk band. Hop in the cab, I'm banging me crossword up. Head in the west and I'm banging the push murder. Couple of cans and a puff on me death sticker. Click on me fingers, he's cutting me cough there. Ringing the bow bells, bringing the website. I'm flinging the dry food, bringing the cassette there. Belling me non-stop, sending the lads there. Hop in me drop top, I'm running the man down. Mr. Big Bucks, I'll be looking at business. Dressed to kill, mama got me up on a hit list. Pole position, had a fella running the distance. I'll be banging her, banging her, banging her, giving her triplets. The bigger the bag, the bigger the butt crack. The bigger the chance the birds up in me contacts. The figure's a big deal, a pen on the contract. Serve me up, baby, give a tip on me top end. And I'll be whipping a wire, puffing a Benson. Pushing a pack, the full stack like I'm benching. Giving the fish scale, that slide like a penguin. Flipping the chick on my bills, why fuck a pension. Slow-mo vision, I've been puffing the peace pipes. Selling free fires to the fiends by the seaside. On my tail lines in the seams of my Levi's. With a stack figure, the Nicki Minaj sweetheart. And I'ma tell her how she sing for me T-Pain. Your mama's hooked on the packs, I'll be selling her. I click M's and bang 'em and I'm a nut sing. I fill his head with the lead like a mukbang. The magazine made me lean when I walk, and the drumstick will make a head bang like a punk band. Hop in the cab, I'm banging me crossword up. Heading the west and I'm banging a posh bird. Couple of cans and a puff on me death stick. Click on me fingers, he's cutting me cough dead. Ringing the bow bells, bringing the website. I'm flinging the dry food, bringing the cassette. Belling me non-stop, sending the lads there. Hopping me drops up, I'm running a man day. Mr. Big Bucks, I'll be looking at business. Dressed to kill, mama got me up on a Rick list. Pole position, had a fella running the distance. I'll be banging, giving the triplets. The bigger the bag, the bigger the butt crack. The bigger the chance the birds up in my contacts. The figure's a big deal, a pen on the contract. Serve me up, baby, give a tip on me tongue. And I'll be whipping the wire, puffing a Benson. Pushing a pack, the full stack like a benching. Giving the fish scale, that slide like a penguin. Flipping the chick on my bills, why fuck a pension. Slow-mo vision, I've been puffing the peace pipe. Selling free fires to the fiends by the seaside. On my tail lines in the seams of my Levi's. With a stack figure than Nicki Minaj,
Politicians steal our taxes just like witches and black masses, evil hearts that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction, war and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds, in the fields their bodies burning, as the war machines keeps turning. Oh Lord, oh Lord, day of judgment, God is calling. On their knees the war pigs crawling. Now in darkness world stops turning, ashes where the body's burning, begging mercy for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. No more war pigs have the power. The hand of God has struck the hour. Oh Lord, hey! Oh Lord! Politicians run away and hide. They always started the war. Why should they go out and die? They leave that role to the poor. Oh Lord, hey! Oh Lord, yeah. Oh, day of judgment, God is calling. On their knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercy for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord.
There's a man they call Big Daddy, a legend in these parts. He rides through the darkness, fire burning in his heart. With his words like bullets, he brings justice to the night. He's a true gangster of love, fighting for what's right. People say he's a bandit, the most wanted in the land, but they don't know the story. They don't understand. His words are pure truth. They cut through like a knife. Big Daddy's got the power to change the wrong to right.
Never trust a whore. Never trust the government. Always trust your gut.
justice to the night. He's a true gangster of love, fighting for what's right. People say he's a bandit, the most wanted in the land, but they don't know the story. They don't understand. His words are pure truth. They cut through like a knife. Big Daddy's got the power to change the wrong to right.
He who walks among the wise shall come to wisdom, but a man who walks among fools shall come to ruin.